it's Henry. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Tannehill. He finds Humphries. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A toss right to Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. A give to Henry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Third down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Made at the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Chiefs in good out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes
this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height, or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A run. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs ready to go, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Smith. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Washington.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 just shy of the 30. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And pass past the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on second down. Brady, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and now it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third and long, it's Brady. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. I'm coming after you.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. We own it. 72. We own it. Check it.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 19 yards away. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
Washington 6. Bradley.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, Smith. Flushed out right. The throw taken in by Sims. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. That is incomplete.
Smith's pass thrown away and incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Yards to go.
From the gun, here's Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They are going for it. It's Smith. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
And the Washington first down.
8-6 the score after one.
Into the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 8, Washington 6.
Smith on first down, rolling to his left. Open man here, Sims complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Smith throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington has retaken the lead. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
8. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now it's Barner. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10. At their
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing is Brady on third down. To Evans on the slant. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Fournette on the counter. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Thomas Davis on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
To throw is Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 35. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
To throw, it's Brady.
At the 32.
And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
And 1.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Now it's Barner. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Barner on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Knocks him over. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. L.J. Collier just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Open man has got it. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. That throw by Brady incomplete.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you've got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's to the 10. That's to his running back, complete. And all the way down to the 5.
Down.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Brady. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. L.J. Collier able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd down and goal. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. And he'll drop here to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 3rd and long. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Levante David. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 26 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. This is Carson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Carson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Wilson now off the bootleg. Slide, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. William Golston able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Wilson. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
20-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
For the point after.
Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st down, Seahawks.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. He hits more. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Wilson, he's going to keep it. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and
now it's Wilson.
The 15-yard line.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Carlton Davis picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. L.J. Collier getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Hey, 66. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I'm going to run you.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Airing it out for Olsen. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Carson, and they're going to get him behind. Nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Buccaneers' 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Wilson's going to hold on to it. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll look to throw right away. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Brady. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st down, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Brady now on 1st down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score, Buccaneers 28, Seahawks nothing. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second down. To throw again, Wilson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
First and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. L.J. Collier. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And that'll bring up 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
It looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that works very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
54, right there, 54 Mike. Alert! Let him know, let him know. Hey, watch that, check Mike 54, Mike 54.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to Wilson, hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He's going to let it fly. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
Today's final score.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing on first down is Brady. Steps away to his left. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
1-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady to throw again. Over the middle to Evans. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Brady now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 39 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Seahawks, nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. And the Seahawks.
Wilson now off the bootleg. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time. They run it with Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Wilson off the bootleg. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Seahawks.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. They'll roll him out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down, and
they run for it with Carson. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Chris Godwin.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Brady, 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now Brady again. Dancing to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now fourth down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Ryan Suckup on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will make our score 9-0. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Off the bootleg, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brady looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And goal at the 11-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Seahawks 8. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Brady now on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And a catch right side by Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. He's got Evans. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
From the gun, Brady. To Evans on the slant. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. On second down now, it's Carson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he finds a man. It's Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Running for it. Here's Hyde. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice. 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Wilson will throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there.